When we ask the question, have you lost your right mind? We're confronting absurd ideas or irrational behavior, or both. What exactly constitutes good, sensible, prudent, and rational judgment? And how do we even recognize flawed and unreasonable thinking? Good question. In the very first video of the Right Mind series, I named the pillars of straight thinking: respect, facts, and reason. Don't do anything rash and don't get carried away by your emotions. Take your time, let things settle in your brain. Wisdom comes from experience, and the collective wisdom of people shouldn't be casually dismissed. It is arrogant to think that we know everything better than all those people who lived before us, as Nietzsche points it out. We have solid foundations to build on. Invite and consider different perspectives, and don't get lost in details. You ought to see the big picture. In the series, I looked at extreme cases of people who have lost their mind. They don't think so. They think they act logically and reasonably, and typically they're not too open to discussing alternatives. In today's digital jungle, it is especially easy to find convincing justifications for anything. And it doesn't help that people with crazy ideas immediately find tons of other people with the exact same crazy ideas. I created the Right Mind series to help sort out all this. These videos do not offer ready-made, one-size-fits-all solutions, but rather list all the things that should be considered by a well-informed decision maker. Truly great ideas tend to result in tangible, measurable, long-term benefits that stand the test of time. The videos have a clear structure. A problem is presented, this is what causes it, these are the consequences. This is why people cannot or will not do anything to resolve it. This is what could be done, and these are the reasons why it would work. Nowadays, we can expect that every single point we make is going to be fiercely debated. Unfortunately, this is what I see in our public discourse. Entrenched positions, a lot of pointless verbal volleyball, and a Gordian knot that nobody can untie. Oh, and there are very few Alexander the Great types walking around with sharp swords. So with this 50th episode, I'm closing the series. I'm glad that I could be a voice of reason. I'm glad that I represented true and tested values in the face of, well, all sorts of confusing and questionable ideas. It felt good to be a St. George and slay the dragon. Except I didn't quite slay it. It's not dead. The dragon is always there. We can stab it here and there and feel good that we fought a good fight. If I made sense to some of my viewers, it was well worth the effort.